All right, we're live. It's always good to check. I'm here with Melissa and Haley. They're off camera right now, but if you have questions that you type in, they'll tell me, and Haley's making sure that the cameras work. All right, before we get into, this episode, I know we've advertised this as freestanding embroidery, which I'm going to cover. I wanted to really kind of go over something else first. This is something I've been thinking about for a really long time. And our website, or basically the web platform we used up until a few months ago, didn't support it. So it's a lot of, I have a lot of ideas for things, and it's always how do we get those ideas to you is always the challenge. So anybody that knows about Anita Good Design knows that we have done education for 20 years. It's been 20 years of events and PDFs and tutorials and all that. And a lot of that stuff in the past was either done live or in books, and our behind the scenes is a PDF file that you download after you buy a design. Well, we have this massive knowledge base of information, and I know how frustrating it is for a new embroiderer or somebody that wants to learn a new technique to learn that and have access to that information. And there's YouTube videos out there for lots of things and different ways to find it, but that doesn't mean that person that might be giving a YouTube video or a digitizing class has any idea what they're doing. So not to say that there isn't good things out there, 'cause there is, but we've been doing this for a really long time. You've been buying our products for a really long time, and when we're explaining something, it's actually something we do every day. So I'm going to give you a digitizing technique. It's something I do on a daily basis. Same goes for embroidery, and same goes for quilting or any kind of supplies or materials. So basically, we're bringing our Anita's University online. Through our Shopify website, we're able to give you all these different plugins and apps that you can use without really even knowing you're using them, to make part of this experience really integral on our website, where you're not going somewhere else and logging in and figuring out how to do all that. So starting tomorrow, it goes live tomorrow. So don't look for it today. We're going to launch tomorrow officially. You're going to see, if we go to the screen here, our Anita's University online portal. Again, it's going to have beautiful graphics, looks like our regular website. It's in our regular website. And it's this really cool thing where we have featured courses. For example, we have this fundamentals. I'm going to skip past that right now. And we have a knowledge base. So the knowledge base is really cool. It could be a fabric calculator, or quilt sizes, or Anita's Guide to Stabilizers. And then when you click that Guide to Stabilizers, it will then go into basically a course. So if there's multiple topics in that course, it'll show you down here. So, and that'll make more sense shortly. But for this one, it's kind of simple. It's just a PDF. And you can read through it for our Guide to Stabilizers. So these are all like tips and tricks. Our favorite scissors, all about felt. There's quite a few up here right now, and we're adding new ones every week. So this knowledge base is going to become huge. These are all free. So you have tips and tricks free, just downloads. It's just easier to find some techniques that you're looking for. Then we have a technique series like fringe or paper piecing or hand to hoop or needlepoint knowledge. All these different things are in techniques. And then we have basically a project series: how to do patches, how to make a mantle scarf, how to make an apron, all of these little things that are really not design specific, that are really just meant for, like, I can make this pillow out of anything. They're all here. And again, these are free, and we're adding all these things into this knowledge base. Now, has some of this stuff been out before? Definitely. Like, these might have been a couple pages in an all access magazine 7 years ago, but the techniques are still valid, and they're still the same, and they're going to give you all those instructions. So that's basically the knowledge base. Now that is all under Anita's University. You don't have to search through like a blog post or like a news article. I wanted to really kind of build a university within our current website. And then you have like a featured course. And we kind of launched this with fundamentals. And basically what that is, I know if I click this, it's probably not going to work because it's not active yet. Fundamentals is a book we had, And it's basically a 2-day class with one book. And we've done multiple versions of this. And you're going to learn all these different projects like standard embroidery, free motion, Toronto, hand-stitched, folded fabric, so on, so on. There's quite a few of them. Well, how this works now is what this will do is you would take the course online. So you would log in, again, this is a paid class. We're doing it for a limited time starting tomorrow at $19.95. It's normally $69.95. So I want you to go on and try this site. This is kind of like the soft launch of a restaurant. Restaurant's opening and first night you bring friends and family in and try it out and see what the problems are and if there's glitches and bugs. Again, before we put a lot of content into this, we want to make sure that y'all can easily use it. So this is like our soft university launch. Limited time for this class is $19.95. So you would add it to your basket. It becomes a product, just like a normal design. And you're going to have all these different classes will be in your library, your knowledge base. And it'll have fundamentals. You log in to this class, or you'd be logged in. You click on your class, and you would download the PDF files. You would download the designs, any of that. And then you could take each class one at a time. So a module could be freestanding lace. Then there might be a video that goes with that, or the PDF step-by-step instructions that go with that. And each one is different. And obviously each class we do is going to be different. So there could be a digitizing class where it's, 25 videos and no PDFs. And it might be just a downloadable booklet and designs. So all these little university classes are going to be different. They're going to be priced from free to, probably $2.99 for some of our multi-day classes that are hundreds of pages and of books. So it's really cool. We've been working on this behind the scenes. I think Carol and Melissa and Haley did an amazing job of compiling this stuff, and they're going to be adding more. But it's just so many questions that people have of specialty threads and how do I use metallic thread.
It's live, so you can click on it.
Oh, it's live.
Yep, Carol put it up for you.
Oh, so it's live for everybody, or just for me?
I think just for you.
Okay.
But you can show them what the module looks like and such.
All right. So no, it's not live yet.
Oh,
so that's what's really cool about it, and that part of it's not as important. Sorry about that. And I couldn't wait to do this, and we were going to do this a year or two ago, and you had to go to a different website. You had to put in all your information. You had to log in separately. It was like a masterclass kind of thing, and I'm like, I don't want to do it unless it's all on our site. So right away, it could link products, and to me, the cool part about it is when you learn something new, I finally learned how to do lace embroidery. Well, then you could see what other things use that. And because it's all dynamically linked through the site, we can actually link email, instructions in, so we can add those into an email and they'll notify you when something new is added. And it's complicated on our side, but for you, it's seamless. And the university launches tomorrow. Again, soft launch, restaurant style. We're going to test it out. If we get a lot of positive feedback, well, it was easy, I understood it, then you're going to see more stuff really added to it quickly. If a lot of people have trouble with it and can't access features or get confused by the whole process, then it won't be as fast because we're going to go in and address whatever issues you might have or how to do it. So university's coming. That was the special announcement. Tons of free content, paid content, everything in between.